Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. I always film on Saturdays if you guys didn't know, but I thought it would be good to do a little Q&A today. So the very first question is, where did you grow up? So I grew up here in Canada, in Vancouver. Specifically, I'm in Richmond, which is a city right beside Vancouver, but I mean, it's pretty much Vancouver. I grew up most of my life in Canada, but I was actually born in Taiwan, and my grandparents actually raised me for the first couple years of my life because my parents had just immigrated to Canada and they didn't want to bring me along because obviously, you know, being an immigrant, you're already doing so many different things, and it was just easier to take care of one child rather than two. But I don't mind, I don't remember it anyways. Question number 2. Where do you currently live? Oh, okay, so well, I just answered. I live in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And number 4, how tall are you? So a lot of people don't know this, at least you can't tell from just looking from the top up, but I am 5'7", which is considered tall for an Asian person, even though I feel like compared to just the female population overall, 5'7" is actually not that tall. But yes, I guess compared to a lot of people around me and just, you know, friends that I have, I am taller than the usual girl. Number 5, dogs or cats? Okay, I would always say dogs first just because I know how to interact with dogs. I've grown up with, you know, having dogs around me, and I just think they're so adorable and they're so friendly, obviously, right? But recently there's been this new change where I'm really starting to appreciate cats more, and I think it's because I'm watching a lot of these TikToks and just YouTube reels, oh sorry, not YouTube reels, what the heck, IG reels, and cats are just so funny. They have so much personality. They're so sassy, and I feel like when you actually meet a cat that really likes you and isn't mean and like likes being pet and is just very, very sweet, then I would change my mind and say dogs and cats equally. But because I haven't found a cat like that yet, and I just don't know how to interact with cats, like, why is it so hard? I just don't know. I think I give off like an energy like I'm kind of uncertain, and cats are very intuitive, so they could feel that you're uncertain about them, and so then they become really uncertain about you. So if I could just figure out how to interact with cats, then I would be 50-50 for both of them. Number 7, what year were you born? I was born in 1994, so I am considered a millennial. Number 8, are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I have gone to college, university. I went to an art and design school though, so if that still counts, then yes, I did go to college. And I kind of regret not going to like your typical college. Like here in Vancouver, we have the University of British Columbia, UBC, and I regret not going there because I didn't really have the full university experience where you have like Frosh Week, which is just like a week of partying and just like meeting a whole bunch of people. Like art and design school was so separated and different, so it just wasn't the same. It didn't really feel like, ooh, the university experience. It just felt like very standard classes, as if I were still, I felt like I was taking summer school or something like that. So yeah. Number 9, what is your favorite drink? At the moment, I'm very nonchalant about drinks. Like, you know how some people really like soda, they really like pop or bubble tea? I'm actually really fine with just drinking water. I love water. Even though it has no flavor, it is really good for your body, and I just feel like it's just so cleansing. So I would say water, just because hello, you can't live without it. But if it's something delicious, then I would pick some sort of a bubble tea would be my favorite drink. Next question, you are wearing perfume. What scent is it? So my perfume right now this one right here. It is by Fruits and Passion. It's grapefruit guava, and it smells so good. Like, a little goes a long way, and I've never smelled anything like this. But if you guys are looking for like a really nice fruity delicious smell, then I would recommend this one. But other than that one, for like a more like perfumey type of style, then I really like Attractive Paris. I don't even know when I got this, but as you can see, it's completely empty. I love the smell so much, but I can't find it because I don't even know where I got it, but it's got the best smell ever. It's super sweet. I don't like rosy, florally, like heavy, mature smells. I like refreshing, fruity, sweet, and light smells. So I would recommend those two perfumes, especially this one. This one is so yummy. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay. Tea or coffee? I would honestly prefer coffee over tea, but I have been pretty much just drinking tea in the mornings, just because it's easier on my stomach. It just feels nicer to wake up to in the morning because it, you know, doesn't cause any phlegm or like all that weird stuff that milk and sugar and coffee can. But then I do like having coffee as like a little treat on the weekends or in the afternoons if I just want to like treat myself. What are your life goals? Oh my god. Okay, that's a really big question. My life goal is, if I could summarize it quickly, to be able to find a job or work a job that is able to bring me a lot of passive income, and to be able to just have all the money I need to be able to travel around the world and work from anywhere comfortably whenever I want. So that is my life goal, and I am working towards that soon. I actually do have some like stuff I want to tell you guys in a little bit, but it's not ready yet, so I don't want to say anything. But just know that I am putting steps towards those goals. So yeah. Number 14. What sports do you play and have you played? I played basketball and volleyball in high school. No, I played basketball in elementary school. High school, I played volleyball. Now I play nothing because I'm really not that good at any of them. I can do it, but it ain't good. I just like to like go out for walks nowadays. It's pretty boring. What is your full name and are you proud of it? Okay, so my full name is actually Yu Chen Zhuang. It's a very Chinese, obviously spelled name, and Cassie is my English given name, but in my actual documentation and stuff, it's all like Yu Chen Zhuang. And I don't know, I never really liked my Chinese name that much because in Mandarin, you pronounce it as Zhuang You Zhen, and then the last word, Zhen, it sounds like needle in Mandarin, but it's supposed to have like a different meaning. I don't know what that other meaning is. I mean, I know it's got a great meaning to it of some kind, so I am proud of it, but it's not my favorite sounding name. I definitely didn't like my name Cassie before because people would make fun of me and be like, oh, assy, or like gassy, or like, you know, like they'd always say some stupid shit to like rhyme my name with. And I was really annoyed about that, but now I actually really like my name because I feel like you don't meet as many Cassies around, so I feel like it's more special. And surprisingly, yesterday I went to the mall and look, I found this. A name tag necklace that actually says Cassie. And I was shocked because I have, every time I go look at those like name things where you can like pick something that has your name on it, I can never find Cassie. And yesterday, for the very first time, I found Cassie. Okay, what kind of music do you like? Well, I actually used to be really into EDM. I was such a typical like Asian baby girl, I think that's what they call it, or Asian nammer girl, where you just wanted to like, you just really liked EDM music, you know, I had like a rave phase where I would always be going to raves with my friends, and it was so much fun. Like, I don't regret that period of my life at all because I just had so much fun. Like, all my money was just spent on experiences with my friends and creating all these great memories. And so yeah, I used to listen to EDM music a lot. Now though, I've kind of grown out of the EDM phase, and now I'm more into chill music. So I do like R&B music. I also really like bossa nova, just like music that I can relax to. Like, I love cooking and listening to bossa nova at the same time because it just puts me in such a good like like happy headspace. For when I'm doing my work, I do like listening to some jazz music. I like vocal jazz, but like I like female vocal jazz. I just like the way their voice sounds better, and it just makes, I like waking up in the morning to that kind of music too. So I've kind of turned into an old person where all the music I listen to just makes me feel really relaxed. Now when I listen to EDM music, I find that it's just too much. Like, there's too much going on. It's starting to just sound really noisy, and that just shows that I've gotten older because yeah, I never used to feel that way, but now I do. But that doesn't mean I don't like listening to EDM. I still like listening to it, especially if I'm going out. But for every day-to-day stuff, I just like the more chill, relaxed vibe. Okay, do you consider yourself to be an extrovert or introvert? I would say I think I'm at like right in the middle, because I used to think I was very much an extrovert where I would love to like socialize and like talk to people, but then I have noticed that when I do that for too long, I'm just so exhausted, and I feel like bit by bit, like the energy is like drained from me, and then I just kind of don't want to talk as much anymore, or I'm just like, okay, this is enough for today. I just want to go home and like relax, watch Netflix, have no one bother me, no one talk to me. And so I would say I'm right in the middle of introvert and extrovert. How long have you been doing YouTube? What was your first video? Okay, so YouTube, I think I've been technically doing it for more than 5+ years, since I was in high school. But then in high school I only made like a couple videos here and there, and I have no idea why I stopped. But I just did it, you know, just trying to emulate those like YouTubers back in the day, like Michelle Phan and stuff like that. I used to watch her videos so much. Like, I think everyone did though. And my very first video was a outfit video, so I kind of just showed people, oh, this is what I'd wear for spring, this is outfit number 1, and then I changed and then show outfit number 2. All of those videos have been locked though, because they're just so embarrassing. Like, me looking at it now, it's like, ugh, so cringy. But and I also did a video about my braces, because in high school I had braces and I felt like there weren't a lot of information about braces in general, so then I posted a video all about my braces journey and wearing those stupid bands that you'd have to put around your braces to like pull your teeth in certain ways. Ugh, it was very painful. Where are you working right now? So I am actually still working at EA, which is Electronic Arts, a gaming company, and I'm working on the game franchise FIFA right now. So this was actually the job I had before I left for Australia last year, and then when I came back I just, you know, asked my manager if they were looking for anyone, and I reapplied and I got my old job back. And I am working from home. I have been since I got back, so last May. It's been pretty much almost a whole year. What is your favorite color? So this is something I always have a lot of trouble with. Like, I can't just pick one color. I have so many colors I like, and that's kind of a constant problem with me. Like, I can't just pick one thing. I like to have a little bit of everything. Even when it comes to food, I'm like, I don't just want to eat this one meal, I want to eat this, and then I also want to try this dessert and then also get a bit of that. Like, I just want to get my hands in everything. Oh, which is so hard because, you know, sometimes you just gotta pick one thing and focus on it. Like, I can't even pick one color to like. I have to like 10. Like, there's no way I can pick one color. So in terms of all the colors I like that I can think of right now, I like white. It's just so fresh, so clean. I like cotton candy pink. It's just so pretty and so like pure. I also love sky blue. It's just a perfect color. Like, blue is just such a wonderful color. Like, it's just in nature, it just makes you feel great. I also really like periwinkle. Periwinkle is so pretty. I also really like lavender, like a really light lilac lavender. I think those are my main ones. Do you speak any languages and how well? I actually speak English and Mandarin. So English is my primary language and then Mandarin is my secondary language. I would say I could speak Mandarin pretty well on a conversational level, but if I were to try and describe anything in detail, or if I had to tell a story in Mandarin, it is easily going to turn into a big mess. Speaking Mandarin for me is still very exhausting, and there's a lot of words I don't really know either, but for basic conversation and just getting around town and everything, I would have no problem doing it. Are you single or taken? I have been taken for the past 6 years or so, something like that. So yes, I do have a boyfriend. He doesn't live here right now. He is living in Australia without me. He's finishing school there, but we have been dating for a really long time, and I actually know him from high school. What is your idea of your dream date? My dream date would be honestly just going out, going downtown or something where there's like a nice place to walk and just like trying a different restaurant or trying a new dessert place and just hang out with my person and getting fresh air. That's just the perfect date for me. Okay, number 21. How long was your longest relationship? Yeah, it was my current one, and it's been 6-ish years. Number 22. How would you describe your fashion sense? I think I'm very much a mixture of things. For the most part, I like to just go for like the cute look, where my clothes are just really cute looking. I'm not super like sexy or anything like that, but you know, every once in a while if I'm going out, I do like to make it a little bit more sexy. What is your go-to hairstyle? Literally this. I really want to get my hair done because it's been a long time, but I'm doing like a middle part right now. I want to trim my bangs, get more layers in my hair, because yeah, otherwise my hair is typically really flat just because I have really heavy hair. I'm just gonna answer 3 more questions and call it a day because it's already been like 21 minutes. Do you use a PC or Mac? Alright, so I am Mac all the way. My home computer is a Mac, and unfortunately my work computer is actually PC. So when I actually started working at EA, I had such a hard time in the beginning because I had never used a PC before, or I did a long time ago, but I didn't remember how to use a PC, and just relearning how to use it was such a struggle. There's some things I do like about the PC, but there's also a lot of things I hate about it, and so I would still say Mac all the way. PC is just way too complicated. It's just not the most user-friendly, and Macs never kind of degrade. Like, I've had this one since 2010 and it still like moves really quickly. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, no viruses, no nothing. But with like the stupid PCs, like every 10 seconds they want you to update here, update there. It's so annoying. What are your morning and evening routines. Right now I've been implementing a like waking up earlier kind of routine. So I typically will wake up at 7 o'clock or 7:30. I try and wake up at 7 now, and then I will do a little bit of a stretch right here. I'll put on some like jazz music, something really easy going in the morning, and then I'll do some like stretches, just some like neck rolls, like stuff like this, stretching out my back. Oh, I just cracked. I don't know if you guys heard that. And then after I do some stretching, I'll go downstairs. I'll pour myself a cup of hot water just to like start warming up my throat, and then I'll come back upstairs, and then I'll actually read this like words of affirmation list that I created for myself, and I read those words of affirmation, and I try and like actually feel it in myself as I'm reading it, so that I can put my mind in a good headspace. And then after that I will do some work. So there's like some other like side hustle stuff, things I'm working on right now, so I'll usually take that time in the morning to work on it, since I realize I work better and I'm more focused in the morning versus in the evenings. And then after it's time, I'll around 8:50-ish, I will go downstairs and make myself breakfast and get ready for my work day. And then my evening routine is around 5 when I get off of work. I will typically try and do some sort of a workout, either go for a walk, go for a bike ride, or I'll just do a workout at home. And then I will go upstairs and shower and then get ready for dinner. After eating dinner, I just work on my side hustle stuff again, and then at the very end of the night I will either go straight to bed or I will watch like an episode of something on Netflix and then go to sleep. Last question here. Do you have any bad habits? I'm trying to think. I mean, a bad habit is like throughout the week I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't always fold my bed in the mornings. I usually don't because I'm just like always home now, so that is a bad habit. But another bad habit I can think of is throughout the week, if I wear any clothes or something that are not my pajamas and I take them off for the day, I will just throw it all into my closet and close the door. And throughout the week it just like piles up, the amount of clothes in my closet. But then usually on a Saturday or on a Sunday is when I then take it all out, and then I like fold them all and put them all back into its own place. But those are the bad habits I can think of. Oh, another bad habit is I don't really wash my clothes that often, and I don't know if this is really a bad habit, but I just feel like my clothes, for the most part, they don't need to be washed after me just wearing them twice. I usually only wash them if I've stained them, or if I've gone to eat somewhere where it's really smelly and then my clothes smell like it. But I don't really wash my clothes that often, if that's even considered a bad habit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I hope you guys were able to learn something new about me from this video, and I just want to take this time again to thank you guys all so much for subscribing and watching my videos. I know it's like a very weird time where I feel like I've lost a lot of viewership just because I was posting so many different random things. You know, people who only come to my channel to watch my design stuff, people who are more interested in the more like lifestyle videos kind of stuff, and then all these like random product reviews coming in that some people are watching but some people aren't watching. Yeah, my channel has just been a little bit of a mess, but I am cleaning it up bit by bit. Bye guys, have a good Saturday or whatever day it is over there.